So, you're trying to come to San Diego, California, you're trying to figure out what the locals know, what's the good spots, what's the bad spots, pros, cons, good, the bad. And we're gonna get to all of that right now here in this video, talking about 12 things that you didn't know about San Diego, California. Let's get to it. Hey, what's up, family? My name is Emery Jensen with the Living in San Diego channel, and I'm a real estate agent here with EC Realty in California. Honestly, all the time we get people just like you reaching out to us through call, text, email, or even a Zoom call. You can find that in the link in the description below. So if you guys are coming here, you have any questions, and you need help finding a spot to live, please reach out to us. However you reach out to us, I'm always available. Days, nights, weekends, holidays. We always got your back when coming to San Diego, California. Let's get to the video. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about that you might not have known about the area here in San Diego, California is it's a huge college area, right? We have 3 big schools in the area. First one being UCSD, University College of San Diego. That's going to be up in north of San Diego. It's about 30-40 minutes from downtown San Diego, up in La Jolla. It's a huge school. I'm sure you guys have probably heard of it. They have tons of good programs out there, good engineering stuff. For whatever kind of engineering that you want, you can find it there. That's a good one. Going more south from La Jolla from UCSD, you're going to come next to USD, which is a private school, University of San Diego. They also have some good programs there as well. If you're looking to go there for school, if you're a veteran, it's a yellow ribbon school, so they will bring down the tuition to meet the whole GI Bill requirements. So that's a plus for us veterans, right? Another school down here that's really popular is SDSU, San Diego State University. That's going to be more east of USD in the College City area. Also a great school, not as expensive as USD or UCSD, but still great programs, and you can find some awesome degrees out there as well. Also, not only do we have great universities like those ones, but also great community colleges. San Diego Community College District has 3 great community colleges here in the area where you can go there for the first 2 years and then go to your bigger colleges like USCSD, USD, and SDSU, which I always recommend myself. I did that for a little bit before I joined the Navy. I went to Lemoore, West Hills College, and then I did my 2 years. It wasn't for me though. I joined the Navy, which brought me here to San Diego actually. I got here in 2018, got licensed in 2019 for a real estate agent, but I just got out of the Navy recently, so I'm now a Navy veteran. I was with HSCA in Coronado, but I'm getting off topic here. Let me get back to the video. Next up, we have kind of what I was just talking about. San Diego is a huge military city, so we have 7 big bases here in San Diego area in general. I can name them all for you right now. We got NASNY on Coronado. Also on Coronado Island is going to be NAB, which is a naval amphibious base, and then that's where they do the whole training for buds and stuff for the SEALs. Further down the line in Coronado on the Strand, you have the Imperial Beach Station for training actual SEALs, not the recruits, but the actual SEALs that pass buds and the whole training is down there. Also in Imperial Beach, further down south, kind of close to San Isidro and the Tijuana border, is going to be the Imperial Beach Airfield. So that's pretty cool, right? Across the way from Coronado, you're going to have 32nd Street, which is your mostly your ship side people. I was aviation, so I was stationed on NASNY. 32nd Street is going to have all of your ships, as far as your amphibs, destroyers, LCSs, and then tons of other stuff too, as far as intelligence goes. But further north, you got Point Loma, MCAS Miramar, Marine Corps Air Station Miramar, and then at the very tippy top of San Diego County, we go to Oceanside, and right in that area is Camp Pendleton, which is a huge Marine base up there in that area. So if you have any questions about that, by the way, please reach out to me. Like I said, I served 5 years in the military with the Navy, so I know pretty extensively about all the bases here. I went to pretty much all of them. So any questions, please reach out to me. Call, text, email. Let's get to the next topic right now. The third thing you might not have known about being here in San Diego is we are close to Mexico. I mean, I'm sure you probably saw the map and like, oh wow, that's pretty close, but we're actually 30 minutes from, if you got in your car in downtown San Diego and took a drive to Tijuana, you'll get there in half an hour. So literally right on the border, super close. There's usually no issue at all going through the border. from San Diego. You can go right through there most of the time, unless it's like during the weekdays, and it's around 4 to 5, 6 p.m. because at that time, a lot of workers here will come from San Diego and they'll go home to Mexico. So there's sometimes traffic down that way. But if you're going on the weekends for a quick little visit, get some tacos and maybe some margaritas down in Tijuana or Rosarito, you can literally cross over there, no issue at all, drive right through. The hard part is getting back, because unless you walk, of course. If you walk, it's so much faster when you come back. But if you drive, you have a ton of traffic over there.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
It could take up to 4 to 5 hours, depending what day and time you're trying to come back. But just keep that in mind if you are planning on going to Mexico to do a little day trip. I'm all about it, so I wouldn't blame you.
Noted.
The fourth thing that you guys might not know about the San Diego area, which is gonna be the cruise ships. We have over 200 cruise ships that come here throughout the year. They go to popular places like Ensenada, Cabo, also to Puerto Vallarta, and tons of other places as well. If you're not looking to take a long cruise like that, you can always even go up to Dana Point, which is more north of San Diego downtown. It's about a 45-minute drive from downtown San Diego. And if you get on a ship over there, you can actually take a ship over to Catalina Island.
It's the Catalina wine mix,
which is it's about an hour and a half boat ride from Dana Point, but it's like $60. But honestly, it's really worth it. You can go there for a day trip. It's a beautiful island. I'm not sure if you guys have seen Step Brothers, but if you haven't, you're missing out. It tells you a lot about the Catalina wine mixer. You know what I'm saying? The fifth thing you might not know about the San Diego area is the beaches here. The beaches are amazing. I'm sure you know we had beaches, right? But you probably know just how many we have. We have over 31 beaches here in the San Diego coastline. My favorite ones are going to be Coronado Beach, Imperial Beach, because how close it is to me, and then Pacific Beach all the way down to Ocean Beach, that whole area. Really, those are all awesome beaches to go to. Coronado Beach has some awesome views, just straight ocean right there. Also, you can see Point Loma from the beach right there as well. If you go to Ocean Beach, they have Sunset Cliffs, which is an awesome spot to go to if you're looking to go do an easy hike and also look at some cliffs beat up by the ocean. Beautiful views right there. Ocean Beach is also famous for having tons of breweries in the area. So if you like drinking nice beer and trying new beers, awesome spot for that. Mission Beach has tons of stuff you can do there. They have this place called Belmont Park, where they have a little kind of like a mini permanent carnival there. Laser tag, bowling. They even have a gym right on the beach. It's close by, with tons of awesome good food too. So check that out as well. In the area, they also have tents almost every 3-day weekend, whether it's President's Day, Columbus Day, Labor Day. They'll have tents out there with full of tons of vendors for food, random like craft clothing, pretty cool stuff, right? Going more north from there, you're gonna reach Pacific Beach, which is one of my favorite spots as well. They have tons of good brunch spots. You can go there and get unlimited mimosas, great brunch food from Banana Republic or Duck Dive. Check those places out if you have not yet. And also on Garnet and Grand Avenue, just off of Pacific Beach, it's just full of tons of good restaurants, right? Even if you're into the nightlife, they have some pretty cool clubs and bars that you guys can hit up as well. But one bad thing about the beaches here in San Diego, not so much the very busy beaches, but the less busy and not as crowded beaches like Imperial Beach. They tend to have a lot of stingrays, in the sand because they're not as popular. There's not many people running around the water over there, so they go there just to hang out and kind of sunbathe in the shallow water. And if you do go there and there's not many people around, just be careful. Make sure you shuffle your feet through the water. Otherwise, like a friend of mine, he didn't do that and he got stung by a stingray. Not once, but twice. Not the same day, luckily, but 2 separate times. You would think you would learn, but not everyone always does, right? The sixth thing you guys might not know about being in San Diego is the distance to LA. We're about 2.5 hours from LA, 2 hours to Anaheim. So if you're looking to go to Disneyland, it's about 2 hours to there. And then Universal Hollywood Video is about 2.5 hours from San Diego to that area. Inversely, if you're looking to go even further than that, we got Las Vegas, which is about a 5.5 hour drive. So, it's kind of a little bit of a stretch right there, kind of a far drive. But if you want to look on a fly, you can find some cheap flights over there for only, it's like $60 a flight, round trip. And then It's only an hour and 20-minute flight, so that's super convenient. The seventh thing you guys might not have known about living here in San Diego is that we get tons of tourists. A lot of our income for the city is from tourism, like that, stuff like that. And as a result, we don't have much exports out here at all. We actually import 80% of our water for the whole city, which is insane. That comes out to a total of about 168 million gallons per day. That's pretty crazy.
Seriously?
Seriously.
The eighth thing you guys might not have known about San Diego, California is that the lakes here, they're all man-made, so that's kind of unfortunate. They do have fish in there. However, you can fish. You have to get a little license, and you're good to go. They're not very big, though. I'm not much a bigger fisher myself, but I have gone once or twice, and the fish that I have seen, they're super small. If you're looking to go fish, I wouldn't recommend going to the lakes because we got the ocean right there. You know, might as well just go on the ocean, on the pier, fish off that, or even take a little boat ride to go deep sea fishing. Even better, right? Quick thing about the lakes, though, you cannot swim in those lakes because they're man-made. It's actually illegal. So keep that in mind, guys. Be safe out there. Now, the ninth thing I want to talk to you guys about that you guys might not have known is going to be the traffic. Of course, you know there's going to be traffic in a big city like San Diego, but it's not going to be as bad as you think. You know, don't think of it being like LA. Personally, I'm not a fan of LA at all because the traffic is horrible. It seems like it's traffic all the time, every hour of the day. But here in San Diego, it's a lot different, right? We get traffic between 7 to 8:30 in the morning around that time frame, and then it dies off until everyone gets off of work around 3 to 5 p.m. There's traffic in that time frame. But every other time, like middle of the day or weekends, it seems to be pretty relaxed and not much traffic at all. Unless, of course, there's a big event like a concert or maybe a big sports game going on. Really, it does not compare to traffic in LA or places like New York City or San Francisco. So that's always a plus. The 10th thing I want to talk to you guys about is the weather here is obviously super nice. We're on a coastline, super far south as well, close to Mexico, you know. So that being said, we don't get much snow at all. I mean, we don't get snow literally at all here in San Diego. But if you're looking for snow, you can always drive 2.5 hours to 3 hours, depending on which mountain you want to go to. I normally go to Big Bear. It's about 2.5 hours away in San Bernardino area. And it has some great spots for snowboarding, skiing. And if you're not into that kind of stuff either, you can always just do simple sledding too. So that's not too bad. But if you like the snow, then you like to live in the snow, this is not the place for you guys. The 11th thing you guys might want to know about here in San Diego is going to be the hiking. The hiking here is pretty awesome in San Diego. We have actually 167 hikes. A few of my personal favorites are going to be Cowles Mountain. I'm actually about 15 minutes away from Cowles Mountain. I live in Spring Valley. If I have my car, I can be there 15 minutes. And the whole hike, it can, depending on how fast you are, if you want to run it or walk it, it's one of the easier ones here in the area. But it'll take me about an hour and a half, depending on how fast I go. And at the very top, it has some gorgeous views of the whole city. You can see Coronado, Imperial Beach, all the way to Tijuana border, up to places like Pacific Beach and the SeaWorld. It's gorgeous view. Some other ones I'd recommend to you guys is going to be, like I said earlier, in Ocean Beach, they have Sunset Cliffs. It's not much of a hike, really, more so just a challenging walk. But they do consider it a hike when you Google it and stuff right there on Google. Another good one is Potato Chip Rock, which is actually just what it sounds like. When you get to the top, it has like a interesting little rock, super thin, but super strong. People go there all the time. It looks like a potato chip hanging off of the edge of the mountain. And you can actually hang off there if you want to. I'm not that brave, but I have seen people take pictures doing it. Pretty wild if you ask me. But that's a cool hike as well to go do. And if you're looking for some waterfall hikes, the best time to go do those are going to be after the rain season. The best one have been to is Three Sisters Falls. It's a great view. They have waterfalls there. And like I said, it's not really worth going there unless there's been a recent rain. Otherwise, you might not even see the waterfalls. 12th and last thing I love about here in the area of San Diego that you might not have known is the diverse culture here. You know, we're close to Mexico. We have military bases all around, so that brings in a ton of people from across the country, even out of the country as well. Lots of great food around from all kinds of different cultures. I love to try new stuff. We got Asian, Filipino. I mean, I can go on and on. The list is never ending, right? But I love it about here. It's super laid back, super chill. So I'm sure You guys will love it too. If you love all that stuff about San Diego or life in general, you're gonna love it here in the area. So I hope you guys learned a lot about the whole area in general, about things you might not have known about the San Diego area. If there's things that you think I should touch up on some more, please comment below. Let me know. If you haven't already, please subscribe and press that little bell so that way you're notified whenever I release another video. I release about 2 videos a week, so keep an eye out for that. And remember, please, if you come to the area and need some help, please call me, text me, or email me. You can even schedule a Zoom link call with me in the description below. I'm always available, days, nights, weekends, holidays. However you get a hold of me or us, we always got your back when it comes to the San Diego area. Catch you later, guys.